Hey guys, it's your girl Tammy. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button and click the bell to get notifications for every time I do an upload or I plan to go do a live stream that you'll get a notification. I'm gonna try not to comment too much or stop the video because this is a long video from our girl, which is actually 16 minutes. She was cramming in those AdSense coins. But anyway, let's get on to it. Oh, before I get on to it, I wanted to thank all new subscribers. Hello and hey, and I want you guys to all feel comfortable here and comfortable, especially in the comment section. Leave your comments and, try to keep it, nice, to other commenters. I want people to be able to say what they feel and not get judged for it, because like I say, even when I do the commentary to her videos or reactions, it's my opinion and my opinion only, and it's just the way or what I would say to Amber if she was in front of me.
Hey guys, so I'm gonna do a little disclaimer. I look like a hot mess.
Same.
Amber, we're used to it. It's been 6 years.
Babe, no. No. Look at my hair. I'm not wearing any makeup. I look like I haven't slept in 17 days. So
Becky, you look the same all the time.
Because it's not 18. Okay, so we're going to do a Q&A. I asked you guys on Instagram. I'm using Becky's phone because, yeah. So I asked you guys on Instagram to ask us relationship questions. I said be creative.
Oh, wait a minute. I do have to stop the video for this. I was on Reddit a couple days ago. Like I said, I go into a lot of her retro videos. I'm going to do some reactions to some of her retro videos. If there's any video in particular that you think I would find either annoying and I will want to scream, but I have to remember that these are retro and anything she says, it's already past that point. But anyway, if there's any videos that you want me to do a reaction to, leave them in the comment section. I read my comments every day, and I try to respond to anybody that leaves a comment. So yeah, definitely do that, because I go back and forth through her videos, and I'm thinking about doing a retro react, but I just don't know what video to pick. So give me some ideas. But anyway, in the Reddit, they were saying that Amberlynn, and it wasn't just one poster, it was quite a few, were saying that Amberlynn's got a side piece in Ohio. Kind of sounds familiar. It sounds like, she started talking to Becky, and so I don't know if they were talking while she was with Destiny or if it was after. But anyway, it's almost like her and Destiny broke up in January. Amberlynn's birthday, I believe, is the 27th of December. So that wasn't much time. And then Amberlynn already started having Becky in her videos, I think in April. So that was only 3 months later. And then she moved right in with all of them, because Becky was already living with Ricky and Eric. So it's almost like she gets this backup person, because she can't do anything on her own. And I think she goes with people. She doesn't care what they look like, who they are. I'm sure, she checks out to make sure they're safe. But it's almost like she looks at these people in the beginning as a caregiver, and then ends up in a relationship with them or having feelings for them after the fact. So leave your comments in the comment section of what you guys think is going on with that.
Are you guys creative or not? Would you kill for each other?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Almost went and ripped a lady's head off at Walmart one time, and that's not me. I'm not like that.
Babe, I'm talking literally.
Clean up in aisle 8,
Yeah,
human head.
I had to, like if somebody was trying to kill you, I'd kill them.
Oh, yeah. That's like the only time because that's scary.
No, but that lady deserved it at Walmart. She was being so rude to you.
Yeah. What style would you love to see one time on the other one? Ooh. I'll let you answer first.
I think I would like to see you.
You know, guys, if she's getting rude ass comments like that in person, going just to a store, and it doesn't seem to affect her, it doesn't seem to say, hey, you know, all these people are, you know, saying mean things to me because of my weight, I'll change it. Goes to show that she's not going to listen to none of us. Or like I said, she's in that rebellion stage. What, you guys aren't my daddy, and you can't tell me what to do.
Really dark.
I could have literally answered for you because you love that. For me, I want to see you dressed up to the nines. Girly.
I'd love to see that. Becky dressed as a pristine little girl. Well, not little, but
what? Okay,
you guys get my drift.
Bow tie, that's like a whole different ballgame.
Oh no, it's stereotypical.
What is?
Like someone like me, you know, like if I were getting married or something, wear a wedding dress.
Do the two of you have a hypothetical hall pass? If so, who? Kate Winslet for her. And
I wouldn't get no hall pass.
That's true. You ain't touching her with a 10-foot pole.
So, if she wanted to give me a hug or whatever.
She can't hug you.
Handshake?
No handshakes.
Wow.
Nothing. You can't even look at her. I don't think we even have a hall pass for hypothetical.
No, because I would still be really jealous.
Yeah, because if she got with Kate Winslet, then I feel like that's all she's ever going to think about.
No worries, Amberlynn. No worries.
Okay, you was like Miley Cyrus. I mean, I wouldn't give you all permission to, you know, do anything.
Miley Cyrus wouldn't touch me. Becky,
wow.
What's your horror movie?
I don't need to say anything about that. She pretty much just, yeah, she said it all.
Lifestyles of the rich and famous.
Okay, good, Charlotte.
I don't know why you're singing that. Sorry, okay.
I would probably have to go with, I know everybody's going to be really like, but one movie that actually scared me was Annabelle Creations.
Oh my God, I so want to see that movie.
The part under the stairs. You actually see that thing.
That thing.
In the dark. And in the movie theater, I was just like, half the time.
That's a good movie. Do you think about getting an apartment or a house just for you two?
Oh, yeah. You know, we've talked about it. And it's something that will happen.
It's going to happen. It's in the future. We're not going to talk, like, a lot about it because I want it to be kind of like a surprise moment. Becky, will you ever let
Amberlynn? That was another thing that keeps coming up is that there's tension between Eric and Ricky with Amberlynn. It's kind of sad that you know, because Ricky and Eric were very, very good friends with Becky. And it's like ever since Amberlynn came into the picture, there's like all this tension. But I'm sure that they pretty much told them, you know, hey, it's time. You know, because if you guys notice, Eric's channel is blowing up. Like, he's getting a lot of subscribers. I mean, I watch his channels. A lot of people, I think, watch for the occasional, you know, viewing of Amberlynn, you know, hoping to catch her doing things, you know, that she doesn't show her viewers. But, yeah, his channel is definitely getting bigger, and he blew up very quick because of Amberlynn, and he was, like, monetized within a couple months. And for us, it takes us forever just to get to that 1,000 subscriber limit in order to get monetized. But he blew up very quickly. So I think he's probably making the money, plus Ricky's still working, so they can afford the house on their own.
And do your makeup for a video? Yes.
I mean, I would, but once she is around the eyes, you're going to have to just deal with it because I'm going to be like flinching and blinking and...
I mean, that's normal,
I get
especially when
nervous
you're not used
with
to
people
it.
around my eyes too.
I tried that before. She was like, stop blinking, and I'm like, I can't.
Becky, do you want to grow your hair long?
In the summertime, it kind of sucks because it's really hot. But everybody else is saying to do it, so...
You should do what you want to do, not what other people want you to do.
Right, but I don't even know what I want to do. So it's like I've had my hair short, I've had my hair long. It's like, what's new?
Yeah, do what makes you happy. Becky, what are your top 5 favorite bands?
Okay, as of late, I've really been liking Depeche Mode. I'm
gonna try to get a little bit closer to you.
Always.
Yeah, it's hard to hear.
You know, except for the ones that have the rap in it. I just like the instrumental stuff. I used to hate Emir, or whatever, but I like them now. I don't know if I'd say that's a favorite though. Cypress Hill. I've recently,
Interesting.
I grew up with Insane in the Membrane, but it's like I never listened to any of the other stuff.
Insane in the Membrane.
You know,
Insane in the brain.
Top deal. I know they're not a one.
Oh my God, Depeche Mode and Cypress Hill. I grew up with.
But Cypress Hill's pretty good. I'm gonna go with Dram. I like Dram a lot.
Okay, this one's creative to me.
Okay.
If you two could travel into each other's pasts, where would you go and what would you do?
Why is Becky doing all the answering to these questions and Amber's not answering any of these questions?
Really wild, and I'm just like,
I have a moment.
I wanted to see that. Maybe I could just be like, hey girl, no, don't do that.
Why? I feel like me experiencing them then made it to where I don't have to experience them as an adult.
I mean, true, but you know, you did get into some wild stuff.
But that's a good thing. Everyone should experience a little wild moment.
I don't know if I actually really did.
I want to hear some of that wild stuff.
Where
Inquiring minds want to know.
You is probably either when you came out and your family found out, because I'd want to be there for you for that, or when Sean passed away, I'd want to be there for that. Because I'd want to be your, because I feel like I can soothe people really well, like when I really, truly have to. So I'd want to be that person for you. I'm going to get emotional. My nose is starting to burn.
Amber, look at Becky. She's being sweet.
Nose situation. What's something the other person does that always makes you laugh?
There's quite a few things that you do.
Really?
Yeah, that's whenever you sing the Lion King theme song.
Oh my God, I love the new Lion King they came out with.
I don't do that in videos.
I haven't seen it yet, but I love the preview.
I'm myself on video, but I'm also a different person off of camera.
Excuse me, guys.
Whenever you come up with a really, really good joke.
Oh.
Sometimes I don't get your jokes, but other times I'm like, okay, that was really good.
Right.
No.
I feel like, for some reason, the first thing I thought of is when you, dance. You do random little dances. I'm literally thinking of it in my head, how you dance is so cute and funny. It just makes me laugh. I don't know.
I don't even, recall. I guess I'm just do it, and I don't even process what's happening.
Because it's, actually really funny to me. A bunch of different stuff just made a noise, right? Like a literal...
You're on the 9th floor, girl.
Yeah,
did you hear all that? It was like a literal ghost happened.
Yeah, it was a ghost.
Okay, here's a question. I'm not sure I want to go down this road, but we're gonna try.
Oh my God.
What's Becky's biggest challenge with your... Oh, I'm not even on the camera. Hi. What's Becky's biggest challenge with your weight? No hate. I love you both, promise. Love you.
Wow.
So, they're asking what your challenge is with my weight. That's kind of scary. I'm scared what she's going to say.
I feel like I have to do a lot of things without you. If I want to go places. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you'll go, but it usually hurts you.
Yeah.
So it's I go to my family's or I go grab something from the store. It's you don't get to go.
Yeah, because a lot of people think, oh, Amberlynn, you could just get up and walk. You don't need a scooter. I can't go to any store unless they have a scooter.
Nobody had said anything about you using a scooter. It's quite obvious that you, at this point, need a scooter. It's the fact that you talk about ableism and you call people out like Zachary Michael about ableism, but yet you'll take the scooter all the way from the store to your car and you just leave it there. Becky doesn't even go to return that scooter. So, one, the battery on the scooter is going to die in the parking lot without being charged, especially if the cart people aren't out there to retrieve it. And, these people aren't, they're getting paid minimum wage pretty much. And, you really need to return that scooter for the next person that used it. I have family members that have MS and things of that nature, and they need a scooter. And the older people, that they also can't walk for long distances, they need these scooters. And a lot of them are dropped off at the front of the store so that they can get a scooter. And so if it's left in the parking lot, these people aren't going to be able to access it. That's the problem.
If Becky ever wanted to go hiking, I couldn't go. If she wanted to go to a tunnel, or what are they called? A cave. I can't go. And that's something me and her wanted to do together, was go to a cave.
A tunnel.
And in this moment, I can't do those things.
Is she really this stupid, or she just played the stupid?
Situation, I've done really good, though. I'm, doing things. I'm moving more than usual. My feet definitely notice. But that's why I'm trying to, build up my stamina so I can do those things with her. And that's why I'm trying to lose weight so I can do things with her. And I just feel
I
bad
hope so.
because
I hope she's your motivation.
So much more than what I can do now. This is
guys, after yesterday's react, I mean, that whole mukbang thing really pushed me over the edge. And, I think people were probably getting the wrong impression of me. I truly, truly, honestly, I have a daughter her age. And when I look at Amberlynn, I think of my daughter. And my daughter, she's not as overly... Oh, yeah. See, I can't speak now. Amberlynn's rubbing off on me. But when my daughter started gaining weight, at first I kind of didn't say anything. But when she would mention, hey, I'm thinking about joining a gym, and I would go into it full force and be like, oh my God, that would be so great. And just think, you'd be so much healthier, so on. But it's it's hard when it hits that close to home. So I can understand Becky's problems, but if you even notice, Eric and Ricky are starting to shade Amber a lot more and calling her out on some things. And I think that's another reason why they want to move, because they know her bullshit. Like I said in yesterday's react, that Eric had called her out and said, you're acting weird. You don't usually act like this. And she tried to blame it on the drink. And then he's like, or are you just being like this to troll your audience? So that goes to show that, our suspicions of she's just trolling us, she's just doing this shit for the views, we're spot on. And she was called out for it. Well, I'm going to get back into the video because it's a long video.
I already know the answer to this. Did any of you ever have feelings for another person during your relationship?
Well, Amberlynn,
if you liking someone else,
if we follow the Reddit, you already got one.
She had to think about that, I feel like.
Well, not with you. It was with a different ex.
Okay. I was like...
Which I did not act upon it.
Tell me? Obviously, no.
You were hoping.
I feel like if you have feelings for someone else while you're in a relationship, that's mentally cheating. Not good.
Yes.
Where does Becky get inspiration for her paintings?
I'm gonna say now, I don't have many paintings. It's pretty much just random, sporadic, just if I think two colors go together good.
I remember when Becky really didn't want to be part of her vlogs.
I have painted something recently, and I'm not sure how I feel about it, but it's mountains, purple mountains with a sun, but it's swirly with orange and yellow.
It's cute. It's creative.
With blue and purple and pink in the sky.
When are you guys going to buy health insurance? She has health insurance. Do you work together? Technically. What is one problem that you guys argue about the most?
Amber!
Oh boy.
Why don't you, at your size, you need health insurance, girl. Why can't you get, like, I wonder if some of these health insurance companies deny her because she's got all these, with her weight and everything like that. And another thing is, I'm diabetic, and there's a lot of things floating around about Amberlynn being diabetic. And I can tell you, one sign of having high blood sugar is a constant thirst you can't quench. It's like you're constantly thirsty, and I wonder if that's why she drinks so much water. And she doesn't go to a regular doctor, only like in emergency needs. And I think it's like a hassle for her to even leave the house to go to a doctor.
Probably like what to do because I'm very indecisive. And
You think that's the answer? Oh, someone said, I feel like Becky isn't her true self with you.
Oh, she
I am
isn't.
with
She's
Amberlynn.
different with
I'm
Eric.
not really. I mean, I hold back a lot on the camera.
Yeah, that kind of hurt me to read.
Because that's probably the only thing that they see is how I do restrict myself. Because, we already get so much negative. I don't want my true self, like my actual true self, to take blows. It's
Yeah.
Because people can say all they want about me,